example. There is a study that was done by a student of mine who used to be at Yale and has been a professor at the University of Colorado for many years, Irene Blair. Irene looked at data on certain prison records and looked to see if for the same crime, black and white inmates had received the same punishment. And what she found was that indeed judges are pretty good. For the same level of crime, black and white inmates received exactly the same sentence, no bias whatsoever. But what Irene did was went a step further. She looked at each face and she came up with a score, or got people to judge these faces to come up with a score of the degree of Afrocentrism that face contained. Okay, so you can do this for black and white faces. If we can identify Afrocentric and Eurocentric features and how they vary, then we can give each face a score on how Afrocentric it is or how Eurocentric it is, independent of skin color. Right? So Irene did this, and what she discovered was that for the same crime, the more Afrocentric the features, the harsher the penalty. And she found that to be true, I think, especially for white faces that had Afrocentric features. So why might this be happening? The judges aren't cognitively busy. It's because the judges, I think, are not even aware that something like the Afrocentrism of a face might affect their judgment. So having all the time in the world, having no competing tasks to do, and we might still fail at the task of being fair because we're unaware that something is even intervening in the decision.